Hi guys, this is Dalia. Welcome back to my channel. This is a crafting channel. I do all kinds of craft, but today's video is about cross stitching. I hope everybody is still safe and doing what you're supposed to do. Here in Massachusetts, it's starting to open starting next week, so hopefully I could go do my hair and that's it. So it seems like we are moving to the new normal. We still gotta wear a mask and whatever when you go out, but so anyway, let's start. I don't have much this week. I haven't been productive this week. I have been sick. I am going through a terrible flare that does not want to go away, and I'm taking my medication as I do every day, but I'm flaring up real bad, and the pain in my joints and my knees is so much. Coming up the stairs to do this video was very painful because I have like, I think 10 to 12 stairs that I had to come for the attic. Oh my God, every step is so painful, but I made it up here. So let's do this video quick so I could go back downstairs. This week was not productive. I did not work 2 days on Thursdays and Saturday because I'm in so much pain that sitting down hurts me, laying down hurts me. So it's like I don't know what to do with myself. But I did manage to work 5 days out of the 7. Even though it was painful, but I still did it. But Thursday, I was in so much pain that I couldn't. I was all day in bed, and so it was Saturday. It's like I couldn't move. So, but I did work a little bit. So let's get to it. So on Monday, I had scheduled the checker house. Amazon bag. It is the little gem from Hannah Across the Sea. It's a checker house. I am doing this one in a 28 count even weave. I was able, with my glasses, I was able to see good. But I purchased another ones that I could see a lot better. To work on a 28 count. So it's tiny though. I gotta get used to how tiny it is to working on a 28 count. I'm working let me see, 1/1. I know you could do 2/2. Well, two it was too bulky. It was pushing the fabric. So it was very bulky. I did started it in 2/2, but it was too bulky. So I restarted it again, and then I did it 1/1. This is it. Look how tiny that's it. I don't know. I mean, that's just one part of the house. The house is big, and that is just right here. This I started right in the center. So it's this window right here. So that is the window that I'm working on. Those are the 3 shades of pink that I picked. I like the combination. What I don't know is how small that is. The stitches are so cute. They are very small. I'm still gonna continue. I'm not gonna give up on it, even though it's tiny. And I had to do it 1/1 in order to fit in this side of the fabric, because that's what I have for 28 count. And if I do it 2/2, it's like doing 14 counts. So I would have done it, you know, it's gonna be big, and that's what I don't want. I don't want the piece to be too big, because this is a big piece. Even though it's a little gem, it's still big. But I like it, and I didn't have no problem seeing it with the glasses that I use. I will show those at the end because I have the new ones. So I want to show you what I have and what I got. But that's it. That is I worked on it on Monday for 2 hours. And I did 187 stitches in that. I like the combination I picked, the 3 pinks. It's gonna be a pretty piece once I finish it. I don't know when, but yeah, that is. Must try not to stay too long in a piece because I don't want the video to be too long. So that is my little gem checker house. It's gonna be a very pretty piece. So that was the first one on Monday. On Tuesday, I work on Needleworker Home. It's a freebie. Amazon bag. It's one of those Be Well and Stitch freebies. So that is the colors that I'm gonna use because it didn't bring no color, so you had to choose your own color. So that is that. This one I'm doing it in my 14 count Ada. And this one I work on Tuesday. I work for an hour and a half, and I did 145 stitches. I cover my board. I use a scrapbook paper to cover it. So that's all I have. And I made a mistake, but it's gonna stay like that. It doesn't affect it. I didn't do a mistake in the stitching. It was in where I started it. I was supposed to start it over here and this square. So I started it 10 stitches over. I was supposed to start it here. So now I'm gonna have to add another 10 stitches, another, you know, column and another square here. So what's gonna happen that at the end I'm gonna have more space over here than here. It's okay because I'm framing this myself. This is not gonna go, I mean, this is just this. It's not gonna go to a framer or whatever. I'll fix it. I will figure it out when I'm gonna put it in a frame or in a canvas or whatever. So that's the only thing. I started 10 stitch over. This edge was supposed to be here. I ain't gonna take that out at all. So I'm just gonna keep going. So all I'm gonna have to do is add another column here, and then when I finish it, this size is gonna have more border than this one, but it's fine. It's not a masterpiece. It's not a heirloom piece. It's just a freebie that I got that I'm doing for my area. That's it. So that is Needleworker Home, and this was by this person here, and this is a free movement for the Be Well and Stitch movement. So that was my Needleworker Home. Then on Wednesday, I work on my Romantic Stitcher. She was scheduled also. Amazon bag. It is the Ricamo Passione Ricamo. Yeah, Passione Ricamo Romantic Stitcher. I was gonna change the color. I left that as is. The only thing I don't think I'm gonna do is the frame. I don't think I need the frame. So I did the color the same, everything the same, which I'm not liking the way that black here, because it's more gray than black. I'm doing it in fabric that I dye myself. It's my 14 count Ada from the Burlap Company, and I dyed it pink. It's more like a coral. And let me prep it here so you guys can see it. Even opening these clips hurts. Okay, so this is her right here. Oh, it looks better in the outside like that. You could see it a little black. But when you look at it too close, it's like too much gray. Wait, let me see. There you go. When you look at it close, it's like too much gray. But when you look at it far, yeah, you could see it black. So, Romantic Stitcher, I work on it on Wednesday. I worked for 3 hours and 25 minutes, and I did 235 stitches. And this is just the top of her hair. That is just this part right here. That's what it is. She's a big piece, so but yeah, you could see. I was like, oh my God, her hair look gray. When you look up close, it looked gray, but then again, you gotta see cross stitch from afar. So yeah, I guess once I do her hair black, because this is the part that has the most gray. Coming down is more black than grays. So, yep, that's all I have for Miss Romantic Stitcher. Again, it's been a challenge for me to stitch because I had to, you gotta move your hands. And I was wearing my other brace, but the other one is very, it has a steer thing, and I cannot move my hand. That's the point of or use it, so you will move your hand. Well, I put this one so I'll be able, and it hurts because you gotta like keep moving, and I'm using two hands since I have the lorry. It's painful for me, so, but I'm still doing it, but I had to take 2 days off. And today, I don't think it's going to happen either because I'm in very, very, very pain. I'm a lot of pain today. So, that was my Romantic Stitcher. So, that was Wednesday. Thursday, I took it off. Didn't do nothing. Then on Friday, I spin. Friday was a spin day. Thursday was a spin day, but I didn't spin or nothing. So on Friday, I spin Amazon bag, and it came out my Afternoon in Paris by Country Cottage Needlework. That one right there. And the fabric that I'm using is a 18 count sterling by Picture This Plus. And let me share with you guys what I did. And like I said, I worked 3 hours, and I worked 3 hours, and I did 325 stitches. And that's all I have. All I did was the alpha towel, and then I started the border. I started the border at the bottom so I could move. Either I could move this way or I could move that way. So I don't know yet which way I go. So next will be one of the trees in either side, whatever side I decide to go, and then keep moving. So that's all I have. I love this fabric. Sterling. So that is my Afternoon in Paris. That was Friday. Saturday, I took the day off again. Let me put all this stuff away. So then Saturday I spin, and I also work on my pandemic during the week, but that's I'll show you that later. So Saturday I spin, and Mary came up again, and luckily I had received the order for the floss. So I started it, but this thing is not easy to use. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I purchased so much and I already opened them. I don't know. I'm working in a 28 count also. This is the one I'm doing, but I'm doing the 9 version. I'm doing the 9 version, and instead of orange, the dress, I wanted a pink with this shiny, the glitter thread. I don't know, I couldn't get that thing to work. This thing gave me a headache last night. I worked on it for 45 minutes because I couldn't stand it. I was ready to throw it out in the garbage together with the floss. I had to start it 3 times because it's 28 count. It's a 28 count that I got a Hobby Lobby long time ago. It was beige, and I dyed it this color for something that I was going. I dyed this because I wanted to use the Haunted Mansion here, but it wasn't big enough. So I had that in my stash and I wanted to use it, and I thought Mary was perfect for it. So again, I have no problem. Yesterday I worked on this yesterday and I used my new glasses. Oh my god, game changer. But I couldn't get that glitter floss to work. So I did it two over one. This thing get tangled and it separates because it has that glitter, that filament there, that metallic filament there. So I'm using one strand. It separates. It was terrible. So I took it out. Then I did it 1 over 1, and it wasn't covering good. So I did it 2 over 1. I did a lot. I did like 25 stitches. Didn't like the way it was coming out. It was messy. It was bulky. The thread was all over the place except where it was supposed to be. So I ripped it up, the 25. So then I did it 1 over 1. And still, it's not, then I don't feel, because this is very thin, I don't feel this giving a good, maybe when I do more than what I did, the 25 stitches, that you start creating rows, maybe it was better. But I wasn't happy with it, so I rip it out again. And then I said I'm gonna do it. I still gonna do the 9 version, but then I don't want the orange dress. So then I say, let me do it the dress to do it this color. So I started it, but I don't want it that color. I mean, I bought a whole bunch of this pink for this, so I need to use this. I was thinking maybe started it in 14 count. Maybe if the count is bigger, the thread will work better, because like this is so tiny. This is 28 count, but when you dye, it shrinks a little more, so it's very tight. Very tight. So maybe that's the reason the floss is getting all messed up. I don't know. So I just did what, 21 stitches. And I stopped. So then I started it with the blue, but I don't want it with the blue. I don't. So I said I'm gonna stop because I'm frustrated already, because I had to start it 3 times. Plus I don't feel well. I'm forcing myself to stitch, even though I don't have to, because it's not a race and I'm not competing with nobody. And I'm doing Stitch Mania 31 stars because I feel like it. Is that I don't have to do it, but I like, when I don't stitch, I miss it. It's true, the truth. When I don't stitch it, I miss it. So I was frustrated. I had worked in the pandemic before this. I didn't have problem with the pandemic. So, but this got me frustrated. I had to start it 3 times. The 12 floss is not working for me. I don't know what it is, and then I started for the 3rd time with the green, but I don't want it with that teal color. It's this teal color. But I don't want it with that color. So I'm not going to continue with that color. That's going to be frog out again next time she comes out. It's going to be frog out. I am going to try some stitches and a little scrap of 14 count to see if the thread works better in 14 count. Maybe this is too small and then it causing the thread to get messed up. And I don't know. I really don't know what to do. So Mary is giving me a headache. So I put it away. I said, you know what? I'm frustrated with this thing. It's not coming out the way I want to. That's not the color I want her dress. So I just gonna put it away, leave it like that. So all I worked was 45 minutes, and those 45 minutes I had to start her 3 times. And I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm gonna do a test with this floss with a bigger count, with a 14 count, and see if it works better. And if it works better, then I would dye a piece of fabric, you know, try to achieve these colors again and do it again on the 14 count. But I didn't have, it's not because I'm having problems seeing the fabric. For once, I don't have trouble seeing the fabrics. The new glasses that I bought are fantastic and I love them, and I'm gonna be able to work smaller counts with those glasses. But with this floss is, I mean, with this one, with a regular DMC or CXS, that's what I use. The stitches are fine. Stitches are fine. They're small because I'm only doing 1/1. Stitches are fine. But with that, it's not working. And I was frustrated, and I was like, you know what? Before I throw you in the garbage, I'm gonna put you away. She is Mary is inside my Hobby Lobby Girls, European Girls, and a bag that I created. So, and I still got more of those floss because I did order 8 pieces. You're supposed to have, you need 5 for the dress, but I ordered extra, so I put 4 here, and then I put the one when I'm gonna do the letters that goes inside the dress. Over here, this is also the glitter. This is the, which one is that one? That is the C37.99. And then the pink is the C603. So that is my Mary, which it was a fail yesterday. She didn't really get started. So, well, next time she comes up, I'm gonna do this week. Hopefully, I'm gonna do the test and a 14 count with the thread, and then if she does, then I change her for 14 count and restart it whenever she comes out in June. So then I did work in my pandemic. I worked 4 days in my pandemic. I worked Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday in my pandemic. Still didn't finish the second pattern. So on Tuesday I work and you know I'm using this frame. I'm working in this right here. On Tuesday I work on, for 1 hour I put 122 stitches. Then on Wednesday, I work 1 hour and 40 minutes and I put 201 stitches. On Friday, I work 1 hour and 25 minutes and I put 168 stitches. And on Sunday, I work 1 hour and 8 minutes and I put 128 stitches. That little word circle, it takes a lot of stitches. So I did a total for 4 days. I work a total of 5 hours and 10 minutes, and I put 619 stitches on this piece. Still not done. It's little, so I'm gonna show you. It's still in my, I have it in my 10 inch Morgan hoop, because I'm working on the top, at the very top, so the scroll row, it bothers me to work this part. So once I finish this line, the 3 on the top, then I put it back in the scroll row, and then I'll be able to work the remainder of the piece. I'm using my 10 inch Morgan thing, and this cover, this is not a guard, what is rim guard, whatever you call those things that you put in the thing. Actually, this is, I don't want to take it out. This, I got this in the Dollar Tree. I got a few of them. This is for your steering wheel. This is a cover for your steering wheel for your car. So you get it in the car section in Dollar Tree. They have different colors, and so it fits perfect the hoops. So I use it because this fabric is big. So I use that. That's what I use for my hoops. Those steering wheel covers that you get at Dollar Tree. So you see, you find things in Dollar Tree, guys. So I will put a picture here of what it was last week. I will put it right here. And then this is what I have so far. So I did finish the round part. Well, it's not completely finished. I'm adding now the yellow part, and then I gotta start this over here is all letters. I did have to do some adjustment, because if I would have started this at least 2 rows higher, I would have had to make a thing. But this whole thing, it was a total, I think, 28 or 29 rows. So I wasn't gonna have enough. So I had to omit 4 lines. So I omitted 4 rows to make it fit here, in order to fit. So this right here, the last row is right on top of the border, but it's okay. It's no problem. So now I'm starting putting the yellow part, which I had to fill here and a little bit more here. And then this is when Earth is gonna go, and then the other words, this is part of the other words that goes in this part right here. I think this will take me at least 3 more days, maybe 4, before I finish it. And at the rate that I'm going, I'm taking days off. It's not gonna, I don't think I make the 3, I will make the 3 finishes for this in the month of May. I don't think so. But again, it's not a race, it's whatever. This is a big piece. It's gonna take me a few months to finish. I'm not expect to finish this within the month of May and June. This is gonna take me longer, because once June's come, I'm just gonna have just 1 day for it to work it, and then because then I go back to my rotation and the other pieces that I had to work on. So, but I wanted to see how many I was able to finish, but I wasn't counting. I'm getting sick. So, you know, and this is a hobby. This is not my job or nothing. So I cannot push myself, you know, if I'm not feeling well, and I had to rest, because when you flare, you have to rest. You have to avoid doing anything. And right now I am stitching, sitting in my desk chair downstairs. Before I was stitching in bed. But now I find it more comfortable sitting in the chair. So if I have my feet not stretched or whatever, so that causes, because I have my knees bent when I'm sitting, so that causes more pain if I'm in a flare. If I'm not flaring, I'm fine sitting down for hours. But if I'm flaring, like my knees get so swollen, and so are my wrists. So if I'm not, I have to have my feet elevated when I'm flaring. So sitting for long periods of hours in the chair, cross stitching, is hurting. So I'm trying not to do it much. So, but anyway, at least you could see here, earth already starting to form. I had to fill it all. I can't wait to finish this one to see how it will look, and then I could move to the third one. I mean, I still have 2 weeks, so we'll see what could happen within those 2 weeks. I'm gonna try to work a little bit today. At least finish the yellow parts that I need to finish, and at least start the first letter of the earth. Not sure if it's gonna happen, but I will try. So that's it. That's it. That is all the new stars that I did this week and my web. So to give you data from this week, I worked 5 days out of the 7. I'm writing it hurts. 5 days out of the 7. I worked for a total of 15 hours and 10 minutes for the week. And I did a total of 1,532 stitches for the week. And last week, I think I didn't give you the I didn't give you the static for last week. So last week was a better week. I did work last week. I worked 6 days. I took Monday off, I think. And then I did a total of 2,019 stitches, and I worked for 18 hours and a half. So it's 500 stitches, 500 different stitches, and 3 hours different for last week. So, I mean, it is what it is, right? Again, this is just fun. Ain't nothing. I don't get paid for cross stitching or none of that stuff. So this week, what? Oh, I was like, what? I didn't do that yesterday. Okay, this week I have for today, Monday, Tuesday, Monday and Tuesday, I have a prompt. It's called Around the Border. So I have Black Hearted Queen and Love Cross Stitch, 2 freebies scheduled for that prompt in my pandemic hours. On Wednesday, I have scheduled Seeking Refugee. I had that one. And then Thursday, Friday, and Saturday is spin day, and then I'm supposed to work the whole week on my pandemic. So that's all I have for this week. Now let's go to haul. I have a little bit, not much. A lot of things has not come yet. I did went to Dollar Tree, guys, and I found more stuff for cross stitching. So we're gonna start with that. There are my Dollar Tree. You know, in some states, Dollar Tree has a big aisle of crafting, new crafting stuff, right? Because they have a new line. What is the name of that line? Hold on, I have it right here. They had this new line, Crafter Square. So they are, they have a lot of, I've seen videos from other states that they have, I mean, paper and everything for scrapbooking and stuff like that. My state still have not reached that point. So, but they starting to. So, there's little things starting to show up. So, that was just a stylus that I got for my scrapbooking. But then I found this flat canvas. They are 8 by 10. But they are flat canvas. So, I think they are perfect for finishing projects that you're not going to frame. So, I only bought 5 of them. Because it's 8 by 10, and I don't think I will have, I mean, I'm still going to buy more and keep them on stash. But for now, I only bought 5. I might order a case, who knows. Because they are great for finishing, for small finish. So I got 5 of those. Then they have these cute easels. They are I think they are 4x6. They are easels. Once you open it, it's open and they stand. Again, perfect for like ornaments or stuff like that to showcase. So I got 2 of those. Then they have the regular canvas with the new the new things. These are 5x7 canvas. Again, perfect to finish small ones, ornaments, stuff like that you don't want to use as ornament. So I bought 2 of this. Again, I might purchase more. So that's it. I was able to find more of the towels, so I got 2 more of the rolls. I haven't been able to sew because of my hands. I found another Honey I'm Home, and then there was this new one. I mean, I don't love to cook. This doesn't apply to me. Love cooking, but I thought it was cute. I like it. I thought it was cute. I could make a bag, a project bag, and use it for something that has to do with food or something. I am stitching right now a calorie tree that I haven't. It's a Christmas. It says calories in Christmas don't count, something like that. So I could do the bag and put it there, and I could use it for. I mean, you could use it for a lot of things. It doesn't have to be cooking related. I thought it was cute. I love the hats. Maybe I use this part and not use the love cooking because I don't love to cook. But I liked it. And then, guys, I found a whole bunch. I have a whole bunch of glass beads that I use for my stitching. Oh, well, I use it for my crafting because I have a lot. But I found these ones. And you have these long ones that some Meraviglia use these long ones. And they are glass beads, guys. The only thing they not name brands. But Mill Hills are glass beads. They just have a name attached to it. So glass beads are glass bead. It's just the name brand. So you get four different ones for $1. Not bad. And these long ones, they are used a lot in the Meraviglias. So I got the pink set. I have the pink. I have the greens. I have the black and white. Again, look at the ones. I have the browns or gold, whatever color it is. I have another. Oh, I have 2 pink. Oh no, this is not pink. This is lilac. This is light purple, and then this is the pink ones. That was those, and then I found these ones again, same thing. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 different sizes of beads. It has little ones, it has medium size, the big one. Again, Meraviglia, you use different size. And then the little tube ones too. So I got the blue ones in that one. I got the lavender in that one. The pinks, black and whites, greens, and the browns or golds, whatever it is. You can pass those. So more glass beads for my collection. So I never had to buy beads for a while. So that's what I have for Dollar Tree, guys. That's it. Now, I received some stuff in the mail. I received this pin from AliExpress. Things are rolling very slowly. This is to create, I ordered this for my foregun, so I could use that as a needle minder for my foregun. So it's a pin. I gotta cut this part and then adhere the magnet and use it as a needle minder. And then this is another pin that I ordered from Etsy. It's a bed. This one I wanted for my Sleeping Beauty Meraviglia that I will start sometime. Then I received my fabric of the month for Be Stitch Me. And it's this beautiful, beautiful orange. This one, I'm going to save it for one of the witches, the Meraviglia bewitches. I have 6 of them. So I'm gonna start one on June 13th. And I'm gonna use this beautiful fabric for one of them. Because I want colors like that for them. I want orange, I want purple and black and purple. Halloween colors, because they're only gonna be out in Halloween. So that is a Ada 14 count, and the name is Dreamsicle by Be Stitch Me. So that's already has a project in mind. You just got to put it with a pattern. So that is that. Then I received my order for 123, where they have all the flosses for Mary Mary and the long dog leap year, which now yesterday I was frustrated. I was like, oh my God, I bought so many also to do my long dog, but then again the long dog is not in a 28 count. It's going to be in a 14 count or 18 count, something like that. So then I received, like, again, Floss cannot travel alone, so I bought this 2008 Santa ornament. It is the Santa Please Bring Me, and it says linen, floss, time to stitch. And then it has the little scissors charm that goes in it. Very cute. Could be a Christmas in July thing. And then this is the Stitcher's Days of Christmas thing. This is humongous. It's long. It's very long. You could do it individual if you want to. It is a stitch count of 79 wide, 490 long, high. I don't know. I think I would do it. I would do it as a whole one and just put it in my craft room on Christmas when I decorate my craft room for Christmas. Yes, I do put a little Christmas tree in my craft room. So, yeah. So that is another Christmas in July star. I got to cut the fabric and it just dyed a little bit, little more darker. And that's it. So, and then I am being brave, and I bought a little piece. I only paid what, like $3 for it. That's why I bought it. Of 32 count Jobelin fabric. It's this little tiny fabric. But it's that I want it. Now that I have those glasses, I could do smaller counts. But I'm still not going to leave my 14 count. I love my 14 count. But if I want to do small things, like small pillows like this and things like that, 14 count, is too big. It's not going to be a small pillow. It's going to be a big pillow. So now that I have those glasses, I could work on them. And I had 2 pair. I'm going to return one, but I'm thinking about it. Because I'll explain to you, in a few. So, yeah, so I bought this little piece. I think it was $3. It's a 9x13, just to try it. If it doesn't work, $3. It's not going to break. It's not going to make me any poorer than what I am or any richer. So, just to try. So, Joe Balin. A lot of people use this, and I heard good things about it. It's very see-through, though. And those oh my God. Those things are tiny. So the stitches on this are going to be micro. So that is that. So that's all I received this week. Now from Amazon. Okay. So from Amazon, these are the glasses that I use from AliExpress. I've been using this for, I think, since January that I got them. These are the glasses that I use. They are of 5x. See how big my eyes get? They are of 5x magnified glass. And I work perfect. When I work in my checkerboard house on Friday, I think Tuesday, something, when I started it, I used this. And I was able to see good. I was able to see good the 28 count with this. So then somebody in Facebook posted about the jewelry repair glasses. This one's right here. This one, you receive this one, and then you could use, it has up to 25 times. You know what is that? 25 times magnify? Love it. These are the glasses. They are not pretty to wear, guys. Look at that. They are not pretty to wear. But, I mean, nobody sees me. So, it comes with 4 lenses from 10, 20, 10, 15, 20, and 25. It comes in the 4 glasses. And then you could use it and it has, so you could put it so it could hold, you know, in the back of your head. The problem with this one is that I'm going to use the fabric that I have right here. In order for me to use this, you have to have the fabric right in front of your eyes to work it. So you have, oh my God, this is, you could see this so perfect. So you have to have it right in front of your hand. Oh my God, I could use this. I think I was going to return them, but I think I'm going to keep them. So you have this one. It's until 25. But that's the other problem. In order for you to work with them, you have to have the fabric right in front of your eyes to see it. So I work with my Lori, so that's not functional for me. So I was like, I like it. You could see that big. I mean, it's perfect. I mean, you see those things humongous. Those tiny holes, you see them big. It costs $16 in Amazon. So that was one. So like when I got it the next day. So and I saw that I had to have the thing right in my face. I was like, the magnifying is perfect. 25 up to 25 times magnifying. Perfect. Good. I already made a refund ticket, but now that I put this right in my face, when I'm going to work on small accounts, I don't mind working in a hoop and doing it like that. So I got this one. I was like, doesn't work for me. So I went back to Amazon, and then I found these ones. These ones are the same. I like that. And this one has light. And it has 2 settings of light. And then it had this part right here. And then you have 5 sets of magnifiers also. I'm using the highest, which is 3.5 times. And I use this one to stitch the Mary Mary. And perfect. Oh my God. I could see those holes better than with this one. And this one are not that bad. You just put them like that. And let me see how this, oh my God. I could see this perfect. So I really don't need to keep this one, because I could see them perfect. I mean, I could see it so good. This is the 32, right? I could see it so good. With this one, if I use the 25, I could see it a little bigger, but then again, I had to stitch with it in my face. With this one, I could have it in my stem. My stem, I put it like it reach up to here, so I don't have to, I could see it from my stand. So yeah, I'm returning this one. There's no point to keep both. When I could see a 32 count, I could see it perfect with this one. So this one you get 4 sides, 5 different magnifiers, and they come in this little case that you keep them, and then they come with a little thing so you could clean the magnifier. the thing has light, and then it also comes the thing, so if you wanted to hold it in your head. I used it yesterday without this, and they will find they will not sleeping or nothing. At the beginning, the nose thing was a little tight, but then I just push it a little bit to the side, and now they are perfect. So yeah, so with this one, I could work on smaller counts. Again, I will not give up my 14 count and my 18 count. I love my 18 count. But if I want to do smaller pieces, then I could use the 32 and the 28. Not something that I will use all the time, but it's good to have options. Options are always good. So yeah, so that's what I wanted to share with you guys. What I received, my 2 lenses. This one are going back. I mean, the 25 in this is great. So I still got I'm gonna try later and see if I return it or I keep both of them. I don't know. Do I need both of them? No. Okay, and last thing, guys, remember last week that I showed you about the bags that I'm gonna, the bag that I found? I knew I had another one, and I was looking for it, but I couldn't find it the day of that I was gonna do the video. So I found it the other day that I was looking for something else in the closet, not for the bag. Boom, it came in my face. So I found the other one that I was looking is the one that has Edgewell in it. So this is gonna be another project bag. I'm gonna cut it here, and I'm gonna cut it on top of his head and sew it again, and I'm gonna add some stabilizer so it could be a little stiffer. And I don't think I will add any fabric inside, just the stabilize, the interfacing, and then I will use both of them as I've used them as project bags. Then I've been saving them. I don't use them. So, yep. So that's what I found. I knew I had it when I was looking for it, but I couldn't find it. Then when I wasn't looking for it, it popped up. But anyway, guys, that's all I have for you guys today. I don't have much in my, I still got a lot of stuff coming in. I bought a whole bunch of patterns again from Facebook, Miravillas. And I have a big order of 1, 2, 3 stitch of Miravilla patterns, but I have not hit that buy button yet. It keeps telling me, I looked at it every day, but I was like, nope, I gotta wait. It's a big order of Miravillas. If I do that order, and if I do that order, then I have another order, I think, of 5 or 6 more Miravillas, and I will have all the Miravillas I want to stitch. Over 50. Yeah, I want to do a Miravilla wall. Yes, Miravilla wall. So I'm gonna do the order. I just haven't do it yet. I'm waiting for some money that are supposed to come in, and then then I could buy it. So once I receive that money that I'm supposed to get, it's not the $1,200 guy. I already got that in. That was rent money. So it won't hurt to do that order. But I want it, and I want them in my stash, so I'll get them. So that's it. That's all I have for you guys. I hope this week I'll be productive. I'm gonna try to stitch today at least 30 minutes in my pandemic and 30 minutes on a new start, because I'm not feeling well, but I still want to stitch. Still want to do it. So that's it for this week, guys. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye now.